Hey everyone, it's Hayes, and in today's video we're going to be doing a style analysis on Tomoe, specifically the two outfits she wears at the start of the Dirty Fires, so her regular outfit and then the Peacock Miraculous outfit. Although this Peacock Miraculous outfit for that holder, I don't believe she has a name, or at least not one we know about, but as far as we're aware, I think Tomoe used the Peacock Miraculous for one thing and one thing only, which was to make Kagami. So perhaps it's a bit much to expect her to come up with a name when I think she literally transformed, made Kagami, and then likely de-transformed immediately. I don't think she stayed transformed for very long. However, these videos are just my opinion. As always, fashion is very subjective, so please don't worry if you disagree with me. And this is going to be a very superficial analysis, just about the clothes, not about the person. I am well aware, you don't need to tell me, I'm well aware that Tomoe is a child abuser. She is emotionally abused and emotionally neglected Kagami, but at the same time this also doesn't stop this outfit from being absolutely excellent, both outfits. So we'll start with her civilian outfit. I just want to apologise, I don't have many screenshots from this because it's one scene, so you're going to be seeing the same things over and over again. But her civilian outfit before she transforms, first of all, the hair. Love the hair, but it's very suspiciously similar to Lila's when we first meet her in Volpina, so that's fun, that's weird, probably a hint, as apparently Tomoe being Lila's mum, which, fine, okay, not the video for it. But she's just wearing a super simple white headband around her head to tie the top of the outfit to the rest of it, but otherwise she's just wearing white, and I do think it's quite striking with really only her long black hair as a contrast, and she is rather pale. And I did do a little bit of research to see if her outfit references anything, particularly something Japanese, but unfortunately I wasn't able to find much. There are two indigenous groups in Japan that I looked at. I have no idea if Tomoe belongs to either of them, and I'm about to butcher both of your names, so I am incredibly sorry. On the left is a Ryukyun style outfit, which honestly does look a lot like a kimono, but instead of it being fastened with a belt like regular kimonos, this is fastened with a pin. And on the right is Ainu. It's spelled Ainu. These are from northern Japan, Hokkaido, where it gets very, very cold, so these are two very different outfits. Okinawa, for the first one, is in southern Japan, it gets very, very warm there. Hokkaido, the north, very, very cold. But neither of these outfits seem to have anything to do with what Tomoe is wearing, so I don't think there's any Japanese influence here, or at least one I can find. My PhD was in Japanese mental health, not Japanese fashion, so please, as always, feel free to let me know if I'm wrong. But even though I can't find any references anywhere, I absolutely love the outfit. The outfit, first of all, shows how young Tomoe was at the time, given the comparison between this outfit and what she wears now, but they're also very similar. Both tops have wrap details to them, and both pants are very wide legs, but the lack of shoes this time shows the freedom that Tomoe had. And even when Kagami is born, she was smiling, so I'm really curious to know what happened to make her treat Kagami like this between her being born, because it really seemed that Tomoe really wanted this baby and that she really loved Kagami when she was born. So I'm really intrigued to find out what happened between Kagami being born and now, basically. And then she transforms, and oh my god, yes, it just gets 10 times better. It's essentially the same outfit as before the transformation, but elevated. The hair becomes loose instead of being one big mass, which Miraculous hair tends to be in the animation, so it's separated into basically really thick strands that all represent peacock feathers. In my opinion, the hair is really the star of the outfit here, and it works because the rest of the outfit is so plain, you know what I mean? Like, this is the focal point. Had the rest of the outfit been a bit too much, a bit too colourful, it really would have unbalanced the outfit and taken away from the hair. And also, to top the hair off, they have a little peacock crest right in the middle there. The pants stay the same, but the top, if you could call it a top since it's really just like a length of fabric at this point, and the headband both end up with this pattern on them. Again, I'm not sure what it's a reference to. I've seen people online say it's an Aztec pattern, but I think it just might be a random pattern because I'm not really sure why Tomoe would choose that. Honestly, I think it was just given a pattern to differentiate the two outfits before and after the transformation. So after the hair, the biggest change is to the skin, so it turns a light blue, much lighter than Natalie's is when she is Mayura, and she has this absolutely stunning metallic eyeshadow on, which I want to borrow, and then she has some markings on her face. They're just like two lines, but I'm like, are they meant to resemble teardrops? And then the same colour and same sort of markings are as bands around the arm. And then we of course move down to the tummy. Again, I'm not sure what these markings are meant to reference exactly, if they're symbolic of something that I don't know about, but I think honestly it's just to be like, yep, this is where the baby is going. Tomoe, I would assume, like I said at the top of the video, transformed with one purpose and one purpose only in mind, which was to make a baby, to create Kagami. So that was echoed when she transformed. They're like, yep, that's where it's going. It's going here. Overall, I think this outfit is excellent. It's simple, it's stylish, it's really effective. Tomoe's a terrible person, but this was a great outfit. Well done. Anyway, besties, I'd love to know what you liked about this outfit or didn't like about this outfit, and I will see you in the next one.